Welcome back, family. Here we are for our top 100 countdown, book 61 through 80 of my personal collection, slabbed books only. We've already gone through books 81 through 100. We're going to hit the next ones. Coming in at number 80. This is not an expensive book, but it has a personal meaning to me. And I ran through this in the first video, but I'll just quickly say that my criteria is not only based on money. It is based on if my house was on fire and I could run in and grab one book, which one would it be? That'd be book number one. And then go back in for a second book, third book, fourth book, so on and so forth. So it's rarity, price, how much trouble I get in with the misses, everything. This was the first slab I ever won. This was the first channel that I ever subscribed to on YouTube. The Boy Who Had Seven. And he was ending his channel, and on the very last broadcast, which he's back broadcasting, but nowhere near to the same extent, he gave away books for people that could answer his trivia questions about him personally, and I knew him. So I won the Tales of Suspense, number 39, fake, of course, facsimile version. Yeah, right? First appearance of Iron Man in a 9.8 white page.
Very nice.
By the way, it's he used to have the video that I'm doing right now. And he would do the top 100 9.8s in his collection. I'm like, I don't even have 100 9.8 books to make a top 100. But who knows? Maybe by next year, I might. We'll see.
That's coming in at $75.
That's cool. I didn't even have to pay for shipping for it,
Cool.
man. But it was really cool, the fact that it was one of the first people that I subscribed to. I knew him well enough that I was able to answer the trivia question about himself. And I got it in the mail like 4 days later. He took no time in sending it out.
Very nice.
That was number 80. Number 79, we have from 1976, X-Men number 100. Very, very iconic cover. Old versus new with Professor Xavier instigating everything in the middle.
Are those two middle fingers he's got up?
Yep, exactly. The old Brooklyn salute. And it is a 7.0 off-white to white page. It's one of those books that I just really wanted to have in the collection.
Yeah. Like you said, it's an iconic cover for sure.
Yep. I've seen T-shirts with that on it. I've seen posters with it, and I've got the book to go with it. So.
150.
Cool. Coming in number 78. This was a book I bought raw, and I was hoping for like a 9.2, 9.4, and I got a 9.6.
Hey.
Which was great, but the only thing was this is where I learned that when you send in for a custom CGC label, they will pull it out and charge you separate shipping and separate processing, and thankfully, my Wolverine number 8 with Patch on the cover and Gray Hulk,
You know,
in a 9.6 white page with the Wolverine custom label.
I was just looking at this book today before we got together, and I didn't know this was on your list. Wolverine number 8. Because there's a new series coming out this coming week called Mr. Joe Fix-It. And it's the first solo titled book.
That's Gray Hulk.
Right. So that's why I started looking at that. What was that? 9.6?
Yep, 9.6.
155.
Cool. This one's going to be a little harder for you to price, so you might want to just not even bother. This is number 77. We have Batman Adventures Continue, number 1.
Momoko.
Yes. Signed and sketched.
Oh. Is it the Virgin?
Yes, it is. This is the Frankie's Comic Edition.
Ain't nothing.
Well, no, it's not. It's not a Virgin, no, because it does have the writing down at the bottom.
No, but there's no trade dress at the top, right? Where it says Batman Adventures Continue. No, that's the Virgin.
Okay, I didn't know if they consider that a minimal instead of a version. I apologize.
No, it's okay. Just don't do it again.
Okay, but when this first came in, I got super excited because I saw that she had written something in Japanese. And
I believe that's her signature.
Shut up. You know that. I didn't know that. I thought she wrote me a damn message. I really felt like Ralphie from in Christmas Story when he's translating everything and it says, drink your Ovaltine. Okay. I'm like, oh my God, she wrote me something. She wrote something to me. And then I translated. I'm like, shit, that's her name. So as excited as I got, and I had to wait for this book for like 8 months.
Wow.
Because COVID was going on. It had to be shipped to Japan.
Oh,
it
wow.
had to be signed. It had to be shipped back and graded. Everything was under quarantine.
Oh my God.
And when this finally came in, though, I loved it. And I still look at this book right now and it makes me smile. So absolutely, this is staying in the top 100 for a good period of time here. Number 76. We have another gold label.
Oh.
Another gold label. This is a shattered glass edition. It probably tells you what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, it looks okay, but the signature is just all over the place. And you never know that somebody that wrote this sloppy could draw so nicely. But Frank Miller. Signing right there. This is the second best Frank Miller autograph I've ever seen.
That's Daredevil.
Number 597. Shattered Comics edition. This kind of looks like a stained glass.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen more of that. Like as that's better than those like Todd Knock face shots.
Yeah, I agree with that. It is a 9.8 white page, and it is signed by Frank Miller. And in case anybody's wondering, and you haven't seen like every other video that I gush over his book, shame on you. The best Frank Miller signature that I've ever seen is on Captain America there, staring into the sky. Is on Wolverine number 3.
It's up there.
It's up there. He's got the absolute perfect yellow paint pen on a Frank Miller number 3. It's on a Wolverine number 3, which is that black cover, and that yellow just pops so perfectly. It is beautiful, and you'll have to watch other videos to know where it is. I had to put him on the spot. It's right there on the top. There it is. Oh my God, look at that beautiful book. It is the best Frank Miller signature. It really is. It is an insult that book only comes in an 8.5. And I swear, if you look at the signature here and the signature there, I swear all he does is just draw spaghetti noodles back and forth.
Yeah. I guess I kind of see an F.
Yeah.
There you go. 75.
80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75. It's a lower grade, number 3, 3.0, but it's a book that I love the cover on. Daredevil, number 16, 1966. And the first time that John Romita ever drew Spider-Man.
Classic. And
and I tell you, it's a 3.0. If Spider-Man does appear in the Daredevil series on Disney Plus, oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God.
286.
286. What for that?
That's what the FMV is. That was the last sale in August of last year.
I don't think it's that high anymore, but it's still fine. I love the book though.
Yeah.
Coming up to 2022, this year's book.
74.
Number 74. We have Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, number 1. You know, Lucky the Pizza Dog fan. I love him. 9.8 white page. Come on. Any dog that loves pizza as much as I do.
Come on.
I'm a dog person. I really am. And I love it.
No data.
That's fine. I didn't buy it for the data.
Oh, just, yeah.
Did you ever see Alita Battle Angel?
Yeah.
I watched that today, actually. And the one hunter killer that had the robotic dogs,
Uh-huh.
he's like, he wasn't a dog person. That's not okay with me. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. I get that. I understand you, buddy. I do. What number was her?
73.
73. Do. This one, I'm only showing one copy, even though I did get 6 copies and give away 2. Timeless number 1 with the Miss Minutes cover.
I love Miss Minutes, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I picked up 6 copies of this, sent them off, and I nailed a 9.8 on all 6 copies.
That was a magical video.
It really was. It was a lot of fun. And the great thing about it is I've given away 2 of these copies already. One was to Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics for the Comics Curing Cancer. And the other one was during our sale on Whatnot for the nightclub number 1. When we hit a certain amount of sales, we gave one away. So the opportunity to give away a 9.8 of Miss Minutes' first cover appearance just made me happy.
Yeah, and also first appearance of Anatoly Petrov, first cameo team appearance of the new Young Avengers team. Mary Jane dons the Spider-Man mantle in the mainstream universe. First cameo appearance of Lin Lai as Iron Fist. So there's a
lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, I have the second print, which is the first cover appearance of the new Punisher logo, and then I have the second print 125, which is like the Miracle Man one. And I have the third print.
72. Okay. This was one of the first books that I genuinely overpaid for.
Oh, very nice.
By accident, because I got into that bidding fever on eBay. It was Black Panther number 1 in a 7.0.
Is this one of those Namor number 1 situations where it's just the first of the self-titled to begin? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
First solo Black Panther series. And that was what number was that? Or
1.
Not number, sorry. Rating?
7.0.
$80.
Okay. I think I paid $85.
Yeah, that's fair.
And, well, at the time it wasn't.
That's true.
As soon as the auction ended, I got immediate emails from the seller saying, thank you so much. Oh, my God, this is so wonderful. I'll be sure that I get this out to the mail tomorrow to you. I'm like, he seems really, really happy to have sold this for $85. And then I checked other listings, and there were 8.5s with a buy it now of $80. I could have bought a higher grade for less money.
Yeah.
And I wasn't mad. I was disappointed in myself because I kind of preach to other people that are collecting, don't get caught up in FOMO. Don't, unless you know the price of what something is worth, don't just get into a bidding war. And I got into one myself, like a fool.
We're human.
Yeah.
I know it seems like Rich and I are perfect. I know. But we make mistakes.
We do. Especially when we start bidding on things when we're drunk. And you'll see those books later on in the countdown.
Yeah.
Okay, so coming in at number 71 is a book that is very near and dear to our hearts this week specifically. We have a 1968 book, Iron Man is Submariner number 1. And just anybody who wants to read this knows this is not one story with both of them in it. This is 2 completely separate stories that started somewhere else and will end somewhere else.
Yeah, this is just a peek in the middle.
Yes, but it's still a really great, iconic cover. Is one of the 3 books that has this logo in it saying a special once-in-a-lifetime issue. The other 2 being Iron Man number 1 and Submariner number 1. It's only a 2.5. I didn't care. I wanted it in my collection.
You're looking at $256 for that.
What? I know I did not spend $256 on that. I think I got it for under $100.
Oh, wow.
All right, so number 70 is a movie that is rumored to be coming out. I believe it's in development, starring Peter Dinklage. It's a 1991 comic book, so we're looking at 31 years ago, 32 now. The Toxic Avenger, number 1. In that beautiful 9.8.
Nice. 220. Not bad.
And my goal last year, and I got this in 2022, added to the collection, was to get a copy for under 200. And it took me a few months of struggling, and I finally got one, I think at like 190. So
Nice.
my next book is one that you have in your collection, but your grade is much better than mine. But I still appreciate the first appearance of War Machine in number 69.
Yep.
In an 8.5. Iron Man number 282. 8.5 white page.
I love that cover. So badass. That's like a good 90s cover. There's a lot of 90s garbage covers. Mm-hmm. That's a good 90s cover. That's a 9.2?
8.5.
That's an 8.5. $90.
I think yours is what, a 9.4?
It's a 9.6.
Ooh.
But get this. A 9.6 is at 170. A 9.8, 450. I was $300 away from, somebody had a bad day, and I lost $300.
Yep, somebody didn't get laid last night.
Right.
So number 68 could have been yours, not you, Greg, but somebody out there in the world. This is a book that I had cover A, cover B, and cover C for one set for myself and one set for a new comic book day giveaway. And the person that won never claimed it.
I have a guess.
So I took my 3 copies and the 3 copies that never got claimed, and I sent them in for grading, and I hit 9.8 on all 6 copies. So this, representing all 6, is 8 Billion Genies number 1.
This book is holding value, I've noticed. As I say that, $92.
That's still fine. I paid cover price, baby.
But here's the deal, though. Raw is expensive. Raw's at close to $36. So you might as well just get yourself a 9.8.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. A lot of times you see the price of the Raw, and for the price of shipping and grading, you get a 9.8. You might as well just not take the chance.
God, I'll never forgive you.
4.
480 is the Mario Brothers homage of 8 Billion Genies.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just joking.
No, it's not okay. I suck.
No.
And you remember you said that I'm the comic guy that you should listen to. Duh.
We're at 67.
It's only a 5.0, but it is a 1966 comic book.
Mm.
And it's the first appearance of Norman Osborn.
Oh.
Amazing Spider-Man number 37.
Sorry, there's so many freaking runs of Spider-Man I have to sift through. First appearance of Norman Osborn. Yep. And a 5.0 is going to run you 170.
Now, remember I talked to you about, not you, but the viewers, about us doing our video for Remember Me. We're not the only ones that do that. There are other channels that also try to tell you, hey, this is a great time to buy this. Reggie Collects likes to call it a red ocean, blue ocean. Red ocean meaning the sharks are feeding, the blood's in the water, everything's going crazy. You don't buy the book at that time. You wait for the ocean to calm down. So he listed this book as one of his blue ocean picks. And Timo Hanna is one of the supporters of Reggie Collects. And when he announced this, I picked up this copy for $37.
Nice.
So what I'm trying to say is when people tell you, guys, this is a great chance for you to buy the book is lower in price. We're not prognosticators. We can't tell you for sure this book is going to double, triple, 100% price, go up in price. But we can tell you this is the lowest point that this book has been for a long time.
Yeah.
And that was the point that he made with that book. I agreed with it. That was the key. I agreed with it. I went out and bought the book, and there you go. And now it's in my top 100. We have
66.
a CBCS graded book. First cameo appearance of somebody that I thought was going to be better received at this point, but not. And I think it still has a good chance to go back up. Is Invincible Iron Man #7, first cameo appearance. A Riri Williams. And you and I both hate saying that name.
This is number 66.
Invincible Iron Man #7. Oh, yes. Okay. Damn it. Every time you do that, I'm like, no, it's #7, dude. It's not number 66.
That is a funky CBCS label, although I might like it better than their current one.
It's the font is bold black. It looks almost CGC-ish.
Well, and I got like the bolted top.
Yep.
Okay, so a 9.8 is going to be fair market value 102, but a 9.6, 134.
That's tough. Should I spend more money to get the inferior book?
Hey, there's less of them in the census. I don't know if that's true.
Coming in #65.
Yeah.
Let's get this to a real iconic cover. I actually have seen posters and T-shirts of this book. It's only a 7.0, but it is a straight-up Spider-Man #100.
I love that cover. Don't you have a shirt with that?
Yes, I believe I do.
I'm sorry, what was the grade on that?
7.0 white page. And I was very good.
300.
I was very disappointed in the grade. I thought it presented much better. And when I read the grader's notes and looked at it, I realized that the back cover does have a small 1/4-inch tear in it, and that killed the value. It'd be one of those ones like you said, with CBCS with a check mark, that it appears much better. And thank you for teaching me about that tonight.
Sure.
This one's going to be tough to grade to get a price on because it is so hard to find. It is Dark Knight, Death Metal #7, the sketch cover, and it's showing the original Wonder Woman and the newer one, which I believe was Brazilian.
I think that was just the alternate universe Wonder Woman. First cameo appearance of Yara Flor. Wonder Woman later becomes Wonder Girl. First cameo appearance of Jace Fox as the next Batman. Oh, that's cool. And you have the 1 in 100 variant there. Yeah, by Greg Capullo.
Yep.
Cool. And I don't remember the numbers now.
Well, I'm looking at the FMV of a 9.8 is at 250 on this book.
Okay.
We're at number 63. We have 3 books left.
Ooh.
So this is a book that I had 2 of. And the other one has disappeared somewhere in Guatemala. When we hit our 750 subscriber mark, the winner of this particular book, I had 2 of them, was in Guatemala. I sent it to him. It got stuck in customs. They wanted him to pay some exorbitant amount to come back. He said no. It has not been returned to me. It has not been sent to him. It is still somewhere in this world. But it is Spider-Man #110. No, 210. Sorry, 210. First appearance of Madam Web in a 9.2 white page.
And that was a 9.2 as well.
Yep. I had a 9.2 white page, and then I bought a beautiful raw copy. I sent it off for grading, and I got a 9.2 white page. I had 2 identical books and grades, and I said, you know what? I'll use one as a giveaway. This book really did shoot up a lot in value and has come really far back down again.
Yeah. A 9.0 will run you 150. A 9.2 will run you 76.
Again, I think I'll take that lower grade for twice the price.
And, and a 9.4 will go back up to 150.
This is also, though, a newsstand edition, which so was the one that I sent.
Oh, boy.
when Madam Web does make it to the movies, which I think is a given, and the market starts to stabilize, that book is definitely going to go back up again. But it's still in my top 100 as far as books.
Yeah.
Number 62. We have 2 books left. This is a book I got graded by CBCS. It came to me and I went, no, wrong. And I just said it's a CGC to get cleaned press, increasing grade, and properly labeled, because it is not a newsstand edition. It is a Canadian price variant of Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 16. Yeah. Number 16, first appearance of Monica Rambeau. It's only an 8.0 white page, but as I said, it is the Canadian price variant, $1.25, whereas the American version is at $1. And not quite as rare as a Mark Jewelers, but still not exactly the most common book to find.
Yeah.
And another book for you to have a hard time finding a price on. I'm sorry.
I've got 90 for an 8.0.
For a Canadian price variant? Fine. That's cool.
But, that's rare data, so it might not be actually accurate.
This copy I saw as a raw in Battlegrounds in Calhoun, Georgia, or Dalton, Georgia. They're 2 side-by-side towns, which is the store that my friend worked at before he passed away. And I looked at what I bet I could clean and press that and get a really nice high grade. And I did. I got a 9.6 white page on my Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
That is
number 1.
Coming in at number
61 and ending this video.
Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur. That was really expensive for a while.
It might be again because you do have the animated series coming to Disney Plus.
Yeah. So 9.6 will run you $125 as opposed to a 9.8, which will run you $200.
Now that's a price difference that I would shoot for the 9.8.
I think so.
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard because it is a very. You know what? You got a full white cover, right? But look at the back. The back is all black.
Whoa.
Which means when these things are packed into boxes, white to black, you're going to get a ton of color rub.
That's not good.
Nope. So that's a book that if you could find somebody with a 9.8 for $200, I might pull the trigger on that myself. But, since I bought the raw for $40, I was happy.
Yeah, it's a win.
Theoretically, it was $80. Because I went with Mrs. Ohana, which meant any amount of money that I spent, she got to spend too. So anything I bought was twice the price. Happy wife, happy life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. So that wraps up our 61 through 80 of our top 100. That wasn't so bad, right?
No.
All right. Guys, I want to thank you so much for joining. The next video, of course, will be from number 41 through 60. There are still a lot more Mrs. Ohana books in the collection. And I want to, like I said, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, click on those notifications so you know when the things are dropping. Check out our podcast. Check out our Patreon page. Check out the stuff that the shirts and the hats that we have for sale on eBay. Join the family. Yes. Okay, we have punch and pie. That's what Cartman always says. Tell me I have punch and pie. Guys, though, seriously, Happy New Year to everybody. Hope you had a wonderful 2022 and an even better 2023. From our family to yours, till we see you in the next video. Mahalo.